Well, hello everyone. I just thought I'd come on and make a little film of some stuff that I had bought in the past maybe couple of months. It's been about 2 months or more since I've been on here, and some of this stuff I even bought before that. And I just wanted to tell y'all I do thank the ones and that were inquisitive about what had happened and where I was at. I got a lot of nice messages, and I tell you what, you ladies are just the sweetest things, and I just appreciate you being concerned and asking what had happened. And most of you already know that I wrote back or told you that October the 1st, I had to bury my little dog, Duchess. It was not an easy time because the last week of her life, or a couple of weeks of her life, she was very, very sick. Well, I say sick, she still got around pretty good. She went blind. She just couldn't function. And she even got where she didn't really even know me, I don't believe. I told somebody I felt like she had Alzheimer's or that dementia or something, but it was age, and she had had a lot of problems. The vet actually had told me about a year ago that they didn't expect her to live back then, and she was having seizures. She could have had something wrong, like some kind of brain problems or whatever, but when it hit her just fast, and it was hard on me, and I had a lot of nights I stayed up with her, and but anyway, that's been a while back, and I went into kind of just nearly like a depression state because, I had to readjust my life. She was such a demanding little dog, and I loved her dearly. She was so sweet. She loved everybody, and she wanted to go with me everywhere I went. And if I left her home, she was always at the door waiting. I mean, she knew I was coming in, and so excited to see me. So anyway, it was just a readjustment. But I'm doing good. I got busy outside, worked in my storage rooms, worked out there, did some things, took my mind off of it. And I don't think I'll have another dog. I have cats, and I enjoy my cats, and they've been real lovable, and so they've helped me a lot. But I just feel like my age has just gotten to where that's takes too much of my time. But anyway, I wanted to show y'all some things that I had purchased and let you know what had happened and why I kind of had a little, I guess you'd say, time off. Needed a little just grieving time, I guess you'd say. But now I'm back happy and feeling good, and it's a beautiful time of the year. I just love this time of the year. Anyway, all right, I'm just going to show y'all some things that I purchased. And one was I went into Hobby Lobby one day, and I know that y'all do this sometimes. Look at the clearance section, and I found a bag full of beautiful laces. This is just part of it. And the girl sold it to me for hardly nothing. Oh, I was so excited. When I went up to the front and I went to the counter to ask her about it, I wasn't real sure what the price was, and so she even marked it down about half the price it was. So I got it, I think, for like $3, but it just was full of beautiful laces. I know y'all have seen this one before, and I think I have it, but yeah, I have it right. It's that beautiful pleated. Isn't that just gorgeous? I was so excited over finding this. Especially, it was, as she said, they usually don't put that much in there, but it had a lot more in it. This was not just, and there were beautiful laces, but I have them put up and I didn't want to dig them out. Anyway, then I get to go to this place that has, it's kind of a, it's a charity type shop, and they have they feed the homeless, and they provide places for people to stay, And this week they're having a beautiful Thanksgiving dinner. They do that for these. It just anybody can go, but it's the people that don't have a place to stay, and they don't have family to go to, and so anyway. But I bought this there, and do you remember these little crocheted hats? I have a few of them still, but I just thought this one was so pretty. I love the color of it. It was, and the bow was so pretty on it. It's such a pretty satin bow. Anyway, I was real pleased over that. I think I got it for $1, y'all. They sell it to me real cheap. And I got a bag of, it looked like somebody had made a wedding dress. Oh my goodness, look at all this beautiful satin. Love the color. It's an off-white. But that wasn't all in that bag. It was a big old gallon plastic bag just stuffed full. And this chiffon was in it. Oh, it's so pretty. And then this veil. And it's that real expensive stuff because it's already got the hemmed. So soft, so pretty. And look at this. Look at this. It was in there too. Can you believe that? Isn't that just beautiful? Look at those appliques. Ah. I just had a fit. I know that they sew those sequins or place them on these and put those pearls and such. I had a sister one time that made her wedding dress, but I could not believe when I saw the price of the yard of this. It was $44.99. Oh my goodness. And there's about a yard of it here, so I was excited over that. And I've been buying some more wedding things. I think I got this from, I'm not sure. I've been buying from 2 different YouTubers, and they cut up wedding dresses, so I'm not real sure. I got several different deals from both of them. And this one, isn't that just beautiful? I think this came from Donna Little, though, and I can't think of the other girl's name. Who's can't even say it. Anyway, isn't that beautiful? It's those real pretty. Kind of, I can't even, iridescent sequins on that and little pearls. And I bought some bows from her too, and I bought a bow from the other girl, and I'm fixing up a board with those old pictures and using those bows. Oh my goodness, it's turning out real pretty. I'm going to film that later. And this I got. Oh, look at this one. Look at this. Isn't that just gorgeous? She sold this real cheap because she said she was tired. I think she was tired of cutting them up. I was real happy to be able, because hers goes real fast. Look at that. Oh, isn't that just gorgeous? I just got this last week. 2 bows. Oh, I love it. And then not too long ago, and I got this off of another girl that was selling on YouTube, and she sold these beautiful vintage wedding. I guess you call them. I think what you call these, flowers? Not flowers, because they're not real. Well, this one is a flower. But anyway, aren't they just gorgeous? Look at this one. Isn't that pretty? Ah, and this one here, it was made to, like, had a comb in it, but I took the comb out. But I'm going to cut these beads off and use them on something else. But isn't that just beautiful? And I got all this. She sold this real reasonable too that day. I gave some to Margie. And then, let's see. I want to make sure I keep my time good. I got, a bunch of, Margie and I went out one day shopping, and we were at this place where they redo old furniture and make it in beautiful, and they had a basket full of vintage jewelry, and check this out. I think I left the ear clips over. It had ear clips that went with it. This kind of reminded me of a piece of jewelry that I had as a young girl. Uh, you know, I know that some of this is just costume jewelry, and this may not be as old, but it looks like it is to me just looking at it, but it may not be. But isn't that pretty? Mm, silvery. But what was so special was these. Ah, check these pink ones out. And they definitely, they're even they're turning. Hope I didn't get in the camera because my hair's a mess tonight. I'm kind of tired. Isn't those pretty? Oh my goodness, isn't those beautiful? I've got another set, but I put them on a dress form. I purchased me a dress form. I said I didn't want a dress form. What was so comical about that dress form? I have it in one of my guest rooms that has my antique furniture in it, and my son, that's my youngest boy, he came last week to spend the night with me, and they always laugh because I got all these dolls and everything, all this stuff, and the boys just look at it like, what? And I'll tell them, keep their shoes off the bed. They're in their 50s, honey. They don't put their shoes, but now this one might. You might just lay his boots up there. I don't know. But anyway, he said, I'm not sleeping in that room. I said, why not? He said, that thing's probably going to scare me in the middle of the night if I wake up. I just got a big laugh out of that because it was funny. I said, oh, I can't believe y'all act so silly. Y'all watch too many scary shows or something or other. Made me laugh anyway. These were real pretty beads, but I didn't get these at that place. I bought these, I think, at the Goodwill. Dig into everywhere because you never know where you're going to find all this pretty stuff. And these came from the Goodwill. Aren't they pretty? Look at the dangles on them. I already took a bunch of stuff off and gave them to Margie, but look at that. You don't even have to. You don't even have to put them together. They're already. You just start building your dangles with them. I just thought these teardrops were just absolutely gorgeous. And here's some pearl teardrops. And aren't these pretty? I've already taken them off of one of I gave some to Margie. Of course, these. Now these you could use these. You could take these if you wanted to and use them as stick pins. Here's some I got at that same place for $1. Oh my goodness, look at the oldness of these. These are really old. Ah, they're, I said those would make beautiful stick pins. Got lots of old pieces to them. I think I got enough stuff to make 1,000 stick pins, y'all. Maybe more. Here's another one of those dangles, see? I mean, I buy these for hardly nothing. You can't get them at Michael's or Joann's, the beads. Here's the clips that went to that other set. Aren't they pretty? Reminds me of my days when I was young. My mother always wore jewelry like that. And then there was these. That was in that dollar bag. And they have the bracelet, which is really, this is really old because it's really turning even with the little, they got a little brass in it. I'll have to clean them up or frame them or something. But anyway, there's the clips and a necklace and that. And let's see, I had other things that I ate out at that mission. I went in the other day and they had a bag of just a bag of material, and she gave it to me for hardly nothing. I just could not believe it, like $1 for a bag, and these were somebody bought them for like $4, and these were like this was $5 at Joann's. All right, I'm going to leave on that one because for some reason I talked too long. Anyway, y'all stay safe in Jesus, and I will be back to show more. And I have a special thing to show tomorrow. Bye-bye. Y'all have a good night.